Hey Army, if you enjoyed this video even a little, please consider subscribing. I put my heart into every edit and story just for you. One subs means the world to me. It gives me strength to keep going. Author, it was early morning. The hospital room was filled with soft sunlight. Taehyung sat on the edge of the bed, shirtless, sweat on his forehead. His wound still hurt and his muscles were stiff from not moving for days. Van stood in front of him holding out her hand. Van gently, come, let's walk. Just few steps. Taehyung, I can't. It hurts. Van, you took a bullet. You are still breathing. So don't act weak now. Taehyung raised an eyebrow, surprised by her sass. But he liked it. He slowly reached for her hand, stood up and leaned on her for support. Van, steadying him. One step at a time, I got you. They moved slowly, his feet dragging a little, his chest raising in pain. She stayed close, holding his waist carefully. Taehyung smiling through pain. You are boxy when I am hurt. Van, I like you quite. Keep walking, he Author. Later that day, the nurse brought clean water, antiseptic and fresh bandage, but Taehyung waved her away. Taehyung, Van will do it. Van shocked. What? I'm not nurse. Taehyung, you are better than one. I trust you. Author. He sat on the edge of the bed, shirtless, chest raising slowly, his bandage soaked slightly with dried blood. Van took a deep breath, then slowly peeled off the old bandage. Her eyes widened. His body was covered in scars. Not just a fresh bullet wound, but old ones. Author. Knife cut burns, bullet marks, each one told story, each one skin pain. Van softly. These are all of them are from fights. Taehyung. From my past, from people I trust, from the life I choose. Author. Her fingers were soft, careful, as she touching something broken. Van. Did no one ever take care of you before? Taehyung. No, never like this. Author. She wrapped the fresh bandage around his wound. Her fingers brushed his skin again. This time she don't pull away, neither did Taehyung. Looked up, his eyes searched hers, quite dark, honest. Taehyung. Van. Vines, what? Taehyung, you feel different. Are you still scared of me? She looked at him with heart racing. Vines, sometimes, but not like before. Taehyung, then what do you feel now? She didn't answer right away. Author. Instead, she touched his cheeks with her palm, a small brave touch. I don't know what this feeling is, but it hurts when you hurt. Taehyung. Then stay, let me heal you. She nodded once, not for him, but for herself, because maybe her heart was changing. Author. It was late at night. The hospital was quiet. The only sound in Taehyung's room was the soft beep of the heart monitor and the slow hum of the night winds outside. Van sat beside her bed, legs crossed, a book in her hand, but she was not reading. Author. Taehyung stared at the ceiling, his face calm, but his eyes lost suddenly. He spoke. His voice was low, heavy. Taehyung. Do you want me to know I become like this? Van surprised. You don't have to tell me. Taehyung. I want to. Author. Taehyung looked away from ceiling, his eyes meeting hers. They were darker now, but no cold. Taehyung. My father was mafia boss, cold, cruel. I was 5 when I saw him killing a man for the first time. Van did not speak. She only listened. Taehyung. My mother cried every night. He didn't let her leave, and one day she didn't cry anymore because she was gone. Van heart ached. Taehyung. They said she ran away, but I know I saw the blood on his hand. Van, I'm sorry. Taehyung. After that, he trained me to take over. I learned shoot. Before I learned to write a letter, I was beaten. I was crying. So I stopped crying. He paused. His hands were shaking now. Taehyung. By the time I was 15, I had killed someone. At 17, I became him. Author. Van reached out, held his hand. He pulled away. Van, I don't know how to love. Van, I only know how to take. Taehyung. But with you, I wanted more. Then a single tear rolled down his cheeks. Van saw it. She didn't wipe it. She let it fall. Because you are not your father. Taehyung, you saved me. That means you are more than what you mean. Taehyung. I'm scared I'll lose this chance. That I hurt again. Van, then don't learn, be better. I'll walk with you if you let me. Van. Later that night, Taehyung leaned back into the pillows. Van tucked the blanket over him and turned off the lights. As she stood to leave, Taehyung whispered, Taehyung, will you stay? Just sit there. I will sleep. Van soft smile. Okay, she sat quietly beside him, watching him close. His eyes were face peaceful. Like a boy who finally found rest after the lifetime storm. And in that moment, her heart didn't hate him anymore. Morning sunlight filled the hospital room. Birds cheered softly outside. Taehyung opened his eyes slowly for the first time in years. He didn't wake up in fear. He looked beside her, Van's sleeping small couch, her legs curled up, her head resting her arm. Van. She had stayed all night. A small smile touched his lips. Was not fake. His rule was real. Taehyung. She stayed. Later, after the nurse changed his IV and checked his vitals, Van walked in holding something in her hands. Nothing fancy, just porridge, tea, soft bread, and wine. I made this, the doctor said, soft food only. Taehyung teasing, are you trying to killing me with bland food? Van, eat quietly or I call the nurse and tell you need injection. Taehyung, okay, you are scary. He ate slowly. Watching her whole time, she was not just taking care of his body, she was fixing his soul. Wine softly, why? Taehyung, because no matter how dark the world is, you still smell like peace. She blinked her thought. Right, Wine, joking, you are getting soft. Taehyung, only for you. And then he smiled, really smiled, not like a mafia boss, not like a broken boy, but like a man in love. That evening, Jimmy Leah come to visit. They entered the room quietly, unsure what to expect. Taehyung was sitting, dressed a black hospital robe. Jimmy, we should trusted you. You took the bullet for her, Leah. You proved us all wrong in the best way. Taehyung, I need your sorry. I don't need your sorry. I just need to protect her when I am not around. Jungkook always. Wyan watched them silently. This was not just a gang. This was family, and she was in it now, whether she liked it or not.